Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2918 of What You Up To Now. She, being me, my initials, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. Today we're talking about SUPER, the new acronym that we've come up with for both the Supersize You Annual Challenge and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. This is the first year I've done an annual challenge in the Supersize Your Business community and group. I'm really excited about it because I finally found a way to merge and streamline all of the content and the things that I do and what I create every day. I show up online every day and share in this segment, documenting my journey. What am I doing? What am I working on? Just what I'm telling you right now. So I came up with this, and this is literally how I create processes. I brainstorm and I think about either a word that I want to use to be our process for the year, because every month we're going to practice this on a different area and aspect of our life: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, communication, confidence, and contribution. And I like to do that, and I've shared it a long time and a lot, but I want to make it more formal so that, hey, this is the life framework process. So over the last 9 days, we took Supersize and we morphed that to apply to each of the 9 different areas of life, the life framework that I use and I teach my clients and customers to use in order to reduce the noise and chaos in their world and make sure that they're prioritizing and really getting and creating what they want in each of those different areas and aspects of their life. Why do I do that? Well, because in 2010, I had a sudden cardiac arrest and died. And I just thank goodness every single day that I am still here to share and learn and grow. But after that event, by the time I got thawed out in the hospital, because when you have a cardiac event, they new technology. I think I was very early on in getting this technology, which just kept my brain and my organs alive. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't be here speaking to you today. But once I got out of that, I spent the next 5 years very adamantly studying and trying to figure out what the H had happened to me and why it had happened to me. And basically, I realized that there were many areas of my life that I wasn't following and using my life framework. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relationships. Those 5 for sure were out of whack. I think the only thing I had going for me back then was my financial situation. But otherwise, everything else was messed up. I was involved in a lawsuit with the city, and my little red wagon overflowed to the point where I caught myself, and I didn't realize this when I knew it when I was doing it. To be honest, I knew my self-talk was just off the rails. And I said to myself 1,000 times a day, WTF, and probably 10,000 times a day, I don't know what to do. I can't handle this. Well, that was a lie. And apparently I found a very creative solution to actually giving myself permission to massively change my life. But I digress. So every year since 2018, I have done an annual challenge, and the topics varied. And I really started doing annual challenges to get over my fear of doing videos, right? Because everybody is afraid to do videos. Everybody sucks in the beginning. Boy, I still have days where I still suck, and I'm, this is my 9th year into it. You think I would have figured it all out by now, right? No, we're human. We have good days, we have bad days. We have on days, we have off days. That's just the nature of our being. So anyway, this is my fancy way of saying this is how I create a process every year to share for each of the different areas and aspects of our life, so that we make sure we don't ignore any of them to the point of it can actually kill us, because it can. I'm living proof of that. But a lot of people aren't living proof of that, right? A lot of people we probably know, you probably know. So today we're talking about the S in the new SUPER process, and it stands for specifying your target. What the heck is it that you want? And be specific about it, because a confused mind says no, including your confused mind. I know my confused mind sure says no. It's why, to procrastinate, I will pretend I don't know what I really, really want. I will procrastinate. I will act like everything's fuzzy and unclear. But the truth is, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I've wanted since September. I guess I can't say the 7th because that's the day I actually expired. My first expiration date. I was wondering why I only had half a lifeline or a crack in my lifeline. Now I know. I hope that means I get to live to be 100. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right. So working through that. I do want to mention that I've set up a school community. It's probably a 4-year-old platform now, but it's a platform that is new to me in terms of using it. I joined it last fall and I love it because it's allowing me to marry together and merge and show up in one place and create the community that I have never ever had before in my lifetime. I've, been parts of different communities and parts of different things and parts of different mentorships and coaching programs, but nothing that has ever felt like this community. I would like you to join me there. Right now, still need a few more founding members, but after that, and I will invite you to check out the tiers. This is the initial offering for tiers, mean I have a premium offer as well as a VIP offer on top of that, where you get more access to me personally and more structured systems and things. And it's set up for our Supersize Your Business group. So it'll make sense when you take a look at it, what the tiers include and how and why they're there. I'm going to keep the freemium model, so you can always join us for free and be a part of that. I may very well change the name of the group to Supersize, but I'm not sure that that is specific enough for people that it's perfect for to find it. All right. Any questions? Please ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.